I'm Air Force Major Paul Max Moga from Air Combat Command's 1st Fighter Wing, and I fly the world's most advanced combat fighter, the F-22 Raptor. As the host of Showdown Air Combat, I'm going to take you to a place few people have ever been before. Right into the cockpit as we relive some of the most compelling dogfights of all time. In fact, I'll be flying in a chase plane to describe the action as we reconstruct these epic duels with restored versions of the classic warbirds that fought them. We'll also analyze the remarkable technical features, examine the groundbreaking tactics, and get to know the extraordinary pilots who flew these planes on the original missions. It will be an incredible journey, and I'm going to be your guide every step of the way. Welcome to Showdown Air Combat. August 1942. A lone F-4F Wildcat battles desperately against a group of faster and more maneuverable Japanese Zeros. Even worse for the Wildcat driver, one of the Zeros is flown by deadly Japanese ace Saburo Sakai. But U.S. Navy pilot Pug Sutherland is also one hell of a great stick, and his Wildcat is one of the toughest warbirds ever built. Two great pilots, two great planes, and a showdown that will push all of them to the breaking point.
Often in air combat, the technical features of the aircraft are secondary to the skill of the pilots.
Okay, Steve, so here we are in the cockpit of the only original Zero still flying. And the first thing that I recognize or think is a little bit different when I sit down here is that it feels like I am a long ways away from the instrument panel. I mean, it feels like I'm sitting way far back. Is that the way it normally was?
No, we had to modify the seat because if you could move maybe 6 inches forward, and that's the position, and we couldn't figure a way to fly it like that, so we moved the seat braces all back. You know, it was good for a guy with really short legs, but not for us long leggers.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, the Japanese people, I mean, they were shorter pilots, so that they built the plane for the pilot.
Yep.
Another feature that just looks a little bit different than the traditional American fighters is the location of the trigger. There's no trigger on the stick, but on the throttle over here, there's a paddle and a selector switch for the cannon and the machine gun.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You know, there isn't a lot of electrical operated equipment in this airplane, so that was a cable that went to a handle, and on the throttle, you'd select guns, you know, either 30 caliber or the cannons.
Yeah. And how about this, the glass? Is this the original glass?
Yeah, that's the original panel.
Man, that is cool.
And as you can see, there's no armor plate of any kind, but they're clean just for optical reasons.
Yeah, I mean, these glass plates were really not designed to stop anything except air.
That's exactly right.